Hi, I'm Jim, East Coast Cruisers President, and you are watching Hot Rod Madness.
Welcome to Hot Rod Madness, where we believe that every car has a story. Whether your car is a ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machine or a trophy-winning classic with blinding chrome and paint, Hot Rod Madness wants to hear your story. Who knows? Maybe your story will inspire future generations to dream, build, and own their own classic rides. Here to bring you those stories is the host of Hot Rod Madness, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew. Welcome to Hot Rod Madness. Let's head to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the 48th annual Charlotte Auto Fair. It's the largest collector vehicle event in the Southeast, covering 4 days with hundreds of vendors, auto auctions, and attractions. It's the Charlotte Auto Fair from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, Mr. Rumbles, how are you, man?
Good, great. Having a great day out here in Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yes, sir. The Speedway is loaded with hot rods, man. And we walked up on this custom hot rod, and I got to say, this is quite a custom hot rod, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us exactly what this is. There's no name on the body, and I can't guess what it is, man.
Yeah, I have a thing about labels. I don't like labels.
Okay. All right.
So you won't find one on here. You're very right. It's actually based on what's called a Superlight Coupe.
Okay.
Superlight Coupe was originally developed during the 2011 NASA Road Racing Series, where it competed in the Unlimited class. And that's when they really refined the chassis. It has quite a unique chassis. I'll show you once we open it up. Mm-hmm. And even on its first year out, it set a number of track records and basically won every race that it finished. And that year, of course, as you might guess, it won the championship as well. First year out.
Oh, nice, man.
So all that rules refinements went into it. So it truly is a race car.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I could imagine sitting down in that thing, man, looking out at the world going, wow, what a blast that would be, right?
That's also very unique. You're very, very low.
Bright yellow, fun on wheels.
That's right.
Man, that's awesome. All right, so how hard is it to maybe pop a door, and let's check out the interior in this thing.
Okay.
I want to see the business end of it. I mean, you can look at where the rear view mirrors are mounted on top of this car, and you can tell it's quite an experience getting in it and driving it just by looking at those mirrors.
They're unusual mirrors. They call these hippo mirrors. They look a little bit like hippo ears.
Hippo ears, all right. Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey, it looks quite comfy in there, man.
It's surprising. It looks small from the outside, but once you get in it, it's really quite roomy.
Yeah, okay.
So, of course, all leather interior, and you can see the Archipelago seat design that I took from looking at other supercars that are out there as well.
Man, that looks sweet, man. Who did the interior in this thing?
It's a company here local in Charlotte called Custom Stitching Company.
Okay.
They did a great job on it.
Oh, they did. Yeah, it looks like you could lay back in that thing, man, and just glide around in it.
It is very comfortable. In fact, just a couple of weekends ago, I drove it over 500 miles just to go to a cruise in. It was very comfortable.
Nice, man.
It's definitely a driver, not a trailer queen.
Yeah, it is. It's street legal. Mm-hmm. You can get this thing out and play with it anytime you like.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah, your tail lights, it's registered, and a supercar. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like race car meets asphalt. I mean, that's pure race car, dude.
Yep, it's race car, but I always say it's the same as the race car, just a better interior.
Okay. and for a power plant, what do you got back here?
We've got an LS3 back here. Would you like me to open it up for you?
Sure. Let's see it, man. You can see part of it through the glass window for the engine bay. However, bet you the whole back end of the car opens up where we can get a really good look at it. The doors on this thing are just completely different. Wow, look at that. Nice, man. Huh. Yep, that is quite a ride. Now, LS power plant, and you
Yep.
got some kind of covers over the coil pack.
Right. So I just got some. Actually, these covers are the basic covers made by Holly, but I came up with my own design for the medallion, and actually
Okay.
with just of course building this in my home shop.
All right.
I don't have any CNC equipment, so it's basically down to a saw and a file to build these things.
Okay.
But got those done. You can see it's paid a lot of attention to keeping the motor really, really clean. You don't see much of any wires running around or hoses or that sort of thing.
Looks great, man. Fantastic build. Now, what are you using for a transaxle, man? Where does that come from?
Yeah, so this is a G50-20 transaxle. It's made by Getrag, 6-speed.
All right.
And originally they were in a mid-90s for 911,
Yeah.
Porsche 911.
Okay, gotcha. It's taken after the 911 stuff.
Right.
So, because it's got to bolt right up to the LSGM power plant, right?
Well, not exactly.
Not exactly. So there's an adapter down here
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's a little magic in between them to make it
Yeah.
all go together.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are it's actually a fairly common sort of adaptation. So there's several companies that do this. I went to Kennedy Engineering for this one,
Oh,
and it bolted right up, no
Gotcha.
problem.
okay. All right, man. Yeah, you beat on it more than with a hammer and a file, because I'm looking at some technology going on here, man. That looks
this is
great.
different back here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's actually a very strong transmission for what we've got here. As you can see, the chassis. This isn't paint. That's the actual bare metal
Okay.
chassis. It's a full aluminum chassis.
Yeah.
Semi-monocoque. Tub is up here. And as you look at the suspension, we've got a cantilevered rear suspension, and there's really no donor parts from other cars here. It's all custom.
Okay.
And that's just to achieve that perfect suspension geometry. Not even the spindles are custom.
So for something like this, man, you got to have somebody make the parts
Right.
in a machine shop somewhere.
Right,
You can't
right.
just buy this stuff.
Oh
right?
no, that's all part of what you
Huh.
get. Yep.
So there's no kit to buy. You get the body when you get this thing, and that's pretty much it.
Actually, it does come as a kind of a basic kit. You get
Okay.
the chassis, suspension, body and glass, and a few other bits. But a lot of it is just up to you.
Okay. All right, man. Sweet build, buddy.
Thank you.
Hi, and this week's episode of Hot Rod Madness is sponsored by Smoky Road Rod Shop, the latest in aluminum bed flooring. Scott, how are you, man?
Hey, good.
Okay,
Good to meet you.
dude. Man, you can see this thing from all the way over there. Oh, I'm going. Okay, this is confusing. Fat tired gasser 55. Dude, what is this?
I found this 55 body in the woods, literally.
Okay.
Pulled it out. Originally was going to do a gasser out of it.
Yeah.
Actually was Googling ideas for gasser,
Okay.
and a RC car popped up. You can Google it right now, 55 gasser RC.
Yeah.
It pops up, it's black and white, and it's got the wide front tires. So we had the picture, so there we went.
There you go. That's what inspired the man to put fat tires up front on his gasser 55. All right. Well, okay. It's different, dude.
Yes, sir.
It caught my eye.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
you
catches
know.
a lot of attention. Everybody that sees it,
Yeah.
some question. The body is too straight, too good. It wouldn't rust it out. Hardest part was double nickel out of Athens, 55 Chevrolet parts.
Okay.
They helped me out because I wanted old windshield, old glass, old bezels.
Oh, wow.
You can't find. It didn't have anything. It was just a hull.
Okay, so they had that laying around and you put
They
it back
got
in
it
the
all
car?
out there,
Yeah.
so I went down there and
Okay.
got it. We used it,
Yeah.
but we clipped the front end. It's a Speedway gasser front clip,
Yes, sir.
spindle to spindle.
Yeah.
A-Rob High Performance out of Monroe, Georgia.
Okay.
They hooked me up. The wheels and tires are late model dirt track cars.
Okay.
They custom built my offsets so I can load it on trailer. The rear won't go in between trailer axle with the front wheel.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Yeah.
Buddy of mine named Cowboy, we done it at his shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly, we've built 2 or 3. I built a Eyeball Customs 31 chop top Model A. I built it probably 10 years ago. It
Okay.
was in 2 or 3 magazines.
Yeah. All right.
But we always build high-end motors. You can't drive them.
Oh,
We bought a 91 Suburban. That's a factory 91 Suburban big block.
okay. Tunnel
Put the
around, two
intake,
boards.
2 4s.
Yeah.
National Carburetor out of Florida tuned them for me.
Okay.
It cranks and runs like a 91 Suburban.
All right.
I drive it. I drove it 2 hours to Eatonton drag strip, Headhunters drag strip in Eatonton, Georgia.
You drove this 2 hours?
2 hours.
How does it ride with the fat tires up front?
91 Suburban.
No big deal, huh?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
You can run, it tax about 2,500 at 65 mile an hour. So
Yeah.
I run 65, 70 down the interstate.
Not bad, dude. And you're getting a lot of people looking at you too.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you
A
gotta
lot.
have the window down so you can wave at folks. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
thanks. You know.
Yeah, no problem. We
Wow,
put full
okay.
roll cage,
Yeah.
2 race car seats. Of course, you can see in the back, it's got race car sheet metal. Cowboy, he builds race car bodies for dirt track cars.
Yeah.
So we dirt tracked it. Racing
Yep.
fuel cell, Summit Racing, and Speedway.
Yep.
It's from front to back.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is quite unique, sir.
Yes, sir.
And you, my friend, Scott, you have hot rod madness, buddy.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hot Rod Madness. We invite you to check back soon as Tim the Milkman checks out more awesome rides from the 48th Annual Charlotte Auto Fair. From all the crew, thanks for watching Hot Rod Madness.